If you know about movies, you might know that India produces more movies than any other country in the world. And we're not just talking about Bollywood. Spectacular Bollywood musical extravaganzas are probably the most well-known, but Hindi language movies go way beyond that, and Netflix has a fantastic range to get you started. Here are our picks for the top 7 Hindi movies on Netflix that you can stream right now. Number 1, Is Love Enough, Sir? If you're just starting to explore Hindi film, then Sir is our pick for essential Indian cinema. Tilottama Shomay stars as Ratna, the live-in housemaid for upper-middle-class Ashwin. Over time, they develop a slow-simmering and socially unthinkable love.
You know, I have morons like her working at my place.
Fortunately, she doesn't work for you.
The result is a film so soft and stirring that it will stay with you long after the credits roll. With a script and direction from Rohina Gera, this unlikely story never feels forced. Number 2, Gaani. Vidya Bakshi visits Kolkata during the annual Durga Puja festivities in search of her missing husband.
My husband is missing.
आपका नाम?
Vidya Bakshi.
विद्या बागची.
नहीं, Vidya. V.
The investigation leads to dead end after dead end, including literal dead ends because some of Vidya's leads end up dead. From corruption to cover-ups, the whole search for Vidya's husband leads to an interconnected web of lies that threaten her and her unborn child. 3. Kuch Kuch Hota Hai. So for legal reasons, we can't use a lot of footage from Kuch Kuch Hota Hai, but luckily for you, I've owned the DVD for 23 years, and it came with these postcards. So this is a love triangle between Anjali, Rahul, and Tina. Rahul and Anjali are college besties until Rahul falls in love with Tina. When Anjali realizes she has feelings for him, she leaves, and the friends become estranged until well after Tina dies and Rahul and Tina have a baby. 8 years later, their young daughter, also named Anjali, is tasked with reuniting the best friends so that they can discover true love once and for all.
Anjali!
Despite being famous for its love triangle, Kuch Kuch Hota Hai does an amazing job of never pitting Tina and Anjali against each other. Like Rahul says early on in the movie,
प्यार दोस्ती है.
Pyar dosti hai. Love is friendship. 4. Kapuran Sons. This 2016 family drama sits comfortably on the border between Bollywood dramatics and muted indie introspection. Fawad Khan and Siddharth Malhotra play two hotties, two estranged brothers trying to keep it together while visiting their separated parents and ailing grandfather. Fawad Khan's openly gay main character made waves in 2016 and made it possible for other mainstream Indian cinema to explore the same themes. 5. Stree. If you love quirky dark comedy, then this film based on South Indian legend is for you. Local villagers tell a story of a courtesan's ghost who haunts the town during religious festivities every year and abducts men. Vicky, the town tailor, gets a new client during the festival this year, and if you're wondering if he falls in love with her at first sight, he does! Vicky's friends start to think this mysterious crush might be the actual ghost herself, so they set out to trap both human and spirit to learn the truth and save the town. 6. Bombay Talkies. This short film collection presents vibrant slices of life in India's biggest city. Regardless of language, India's short films tend to be some of the most breathtaking and original.
Your husband kissed me last night.
Even though this collection comes from 4 pretty mainstream directors, they get a chance to explore that kind of creativity and package it together like it's a feature. If you like what you see, you can also check out Lust Stories and Ghost Stories, collections of short films from the same 4 directors. Number 7. Antagon. Based on a French short film, this twisted adventure stars Ayushmann Khurrana as a blind pianist named Akash.
Hi, good evening, how are you?
I'm good.
Oh shit.
The film starts out as a rom-com and then takes turn after turn that will have you on the edge of your seat. If you saw Netflix's I Care A Lot, it's kind of a similar vibe in that there's tons of twists and the ending isn't perfect, but it's one hell of a ride.
Surprise!
This is quite the mix of Hindi films, but we hope that any of these 7 gets you started and has you craving more amazing Indian cinema.